This is the 5-minute scalper chart that I've dropped for Luxalgo. Just going to explain the features of it and what it does. Maybe take some practice trades just to kind of show you guys. Don't worry about the name. That's just my internal chart. The, final charts are copied and released on the Discord. So let's start with the bullish, the screener. Everything's bullish. We got the 1 minute up to the daily, all the time frames. Then we got price action concepts. These are the levels right here. Fair value gaps turned on. It's the only thing I really changed. Then we got signals and overlays. It's just signals, and I added an extra trend catcher right here, just a fast one. So if it flips, good way to know to get out. Because by the time it comes down here, you might have got drawn down already. We got the other signals and overlays. Right here. This is just for X's, because if I put the signals to fast, and then let me turn the X's off. If I put the signals on fast, right, and I turn the exits on, like it's print an X on every candle. It's too much. So I turned that off. People are asking me, why do you have so many signals and overlays on here? It's just so I split it up so it looks clean. Same thing with the price action concepts. I split it up so so the tags that like change the character, break the structure and stuff, it goes over the candles and stuff, not under it, so it doesn't get washed out. Like if you see kind of this, look at the mouse, you see that CISD level, you can't even see it because the candle is washing it out, even though I technically put it on top. So anyway, that's why I split up price action concepts, like different ones to change the level ordering. So whatever's on top be at the top. I try to also color coordinate the charts so I can make them blend a little better. I think the blend's a little better. We got everything turned on, NeoCloud and stuff. Then we got two. By the way, both the right and the left charts are exactly the same. This one's Heikin-Ashi. This is normal candles. We got two oscillator matrix, and those are also, this one's just set to fastest settings, all right, and then the other one's just on default, I think. Yeah. So it's just to get the fast trend and then the overall trend. The fast switch, because we want to be able to catch it right when it flips. If the trend flips, because a lot of times it'll flip on a dime. Like market open today on NQ, it went up and then it went down. Yes, it's just showing that it went down. It was a little easier to trade right here, but I don't know if you can see this. Like it didn't really make any wick right here before it turned around. It just literally just turned around. So that's what I like about this chart, is that it caught that move right away. Turn right around, push it right up. Boom, it's caught this whole move. Just because the signals are fast doesn't mean it's not keeping you in the move. Look, it hasn't told you to go short yet. And now it just popped very high. That's many points. That would have been a crazy trade. I was trading it. I caught a bunch of little short moves, both to the downside and to the upside. And now it's saying that, the move is over. So I'm expecting a short signal in the next few minutes. Candle printing ending in 14 seconds. So we'll see what it says on the next candle. But still, everything on the screener is saying bullish, bullish, bullish. Still looks the same for the Heikin-Ashi. Maybe the screeners are the same here. I don't know. Look, now it's like, okay, now here's where you would possibly take a trade. You see how it flashed red and then it went away? You don't want to take a signal until you just count to 10, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nah, don't take it yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You see, it's not. So we're knowing that it wants to push it down, but it's probably not going to. Looks like it rejected that, so we can probably take a buy. I think I'm paper trading. Why is it not? Okay, I'm in one. Now, stop loss, we can put it down here, right? Take profit. We just go 1-to-1, or we can even go up here. It's almost like a 3-to-1. I mean, I don't know if it's going to go that high, but basically that's how you want to take the trades. If you see the candle, so here's the thing, if you see the candle, and then I would kind of trade it. If I'm trading like ES, I might trail it by like $100, just to give it a little bit of room. I like to see, I don't want it to go against me though, but I like it to, what's the word? I like to take profit at break even so it doesn't go against me, because that can also sometimes happen. Like right now, it could just be waking up and then we get and reverses. So I'm just going to protect it, even if I stop out basically a little bit in profit, because I don't really trust it right now, because it's looking like it's having trouble with this order block. So I don't like that, But that's basically, how I'm trading it. You could possibly use this little green line as your stop loss too, but it's just kind of a tight stop. It looks like it's pushing through here, but I moved. I like to trail it by like $100. I guess that's my thing with the ES. Let's trail it by like $100. So if it goes up, I'll trail it a little higher. All right. Go back a little bit. Keep it around $50 right here. See what happens. Looks like it's trying to push. I don't know if it'll get up to this $500 profit. I mean, it probably could if I'm patient. But this is how you're going to trade it. We got we had our fair value gap as our level. See, like it's already coming back. See, I don't like this. I think I'm going to go back up to $75. At least try to lock in $75 on this trade. All right. I think we're going to get stopped out. Let's try to push to 100. Let's take 100 on that. I don't like it. You see how this thing keeps popping back up. But, I mean, that's just something you're going to learn by feel. You start trading the markets, trading these charts, you'll see. But that was still a $100 little scalp. It looks like it's rejecting now. So that's why I always protect my position. Now we could get a short signal coming up because it looked like it tried to push it up. Now, I mean, because we've just done such a high. I mean, look at this. It just went straight up, this whole thing. So, I'm not. That's why I was being careful, because I'm not I don't know how much gas is left in the tank here for the bulls. But I'm not going to go short until, like I said, you're going to wait like 5 seconds, 10 seconds or something. Make sure that red candle, if it starts printing red, make sure it's holding. And then you can go ahead and confirm we're going down or we're going up. Since it wasn't holding, that's why I took a long. Because if it can't hold short, it's going to go long. If it can't hold long, it's going to go short. It can't hold the longs right now though. So that's why I'm not looking to go long anymore until I see it start holding above this level and this thing doesn't start popping back up, this big order block here. It looks like they're just hitting a bunch of sell orders, and I don't know. It could push through it. It could. I really don't know. So, but the move to me, it could be out. Oh, here's one good thing though. You see that green line, the trend tracer flipping? That's also a really good sign that it could go up higher, But all right, here we go. We might get a short here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's go short. I wish I had a quicker way to trade this. So I don't even know if I got filled. I didn't even get filled. Damn it. Let's see if I can get in. Okay. I don't even know if this is a good trade, because I took that was a late entry. It wasn't very good. But, you see how you wait 10 seconds, it starts printing, it starts going your way, hopefully. Now this, I'm going to be very strict on my stop loss here because I'm just like not feeling this. Nah, I'm not. I shouldn't even have took this trade, man. Oh, how am I in profit already? What's going on? These candles are lagging. There we go. There we go. All right, let's lock in at least 50. All right, it's got some movement on it. Let's lock in 75 here. But that's how I'm trading this, guys. It's just, following the signals, watching the levels. Looks like we're gonna lock in another 100. Oh, let's try to lock in 125. Oh, we got a little more. All right, locked in like 137. I'll take it. So we just made 100, another 137. Following these signals, like I said, you're gonna technically the candle still has 3 minutes before it's gonna be fully printed, but that's why I like to set these signals to quick, because they're already gonna pop up way before the candle even prints, and you'll be able to lock in. You just wait 10 seconds, 15 seconds, just make sure it's holding whatever level it's saying it's going to. That's going to give you way more confirmation that the move is going to be a real move. And then don't go for too much. That's another, well, for me, when I scalp, that's all up to your style, how much you want to go for. Me personally, when I scalp, I don't like to go for big moves, because look, if I would have tried to get to 500, I would have got stopped out, right? And now if I would have just not moved my stop loss, but I trailed it, I made 100 here. I made like 130 something, 137 or something. I trailed it, and it's sticking here. It's not moving. It just all depends on your risk tolerance and your trading style. But that's how this chart is meant to be traded. It's a quick scalping chart. Stay tuned, because now I'm going to add a second part that I actually shot earlier today, showing you guys me trading this chart with the 15-second chart as confluence. So this will be your driver, basically saying the market directions, giving you your bias, and then you'll go down to the 15-second. You can kind of see in the candle, zoom in, and get even more accurate levels to buy and sell off of within this overall trend. Before I go to that, you can literally flip through all the futures. This is mainly for futures, but I'm sure it works on stocks and everything and crypto. But you can put it on NQ, YM, Russell, gold, silver, crude oil, anything like that. I use it every day. Levels, it performs well on all assets. Like it's catching the moves. It's not faking you out too much. You just be smart, use good risk management, and you should be fine. Don't over leverage, be smart. Like I said, so it's just risk management. That's what it is. This is the best you're gonna get on a 5-minute chart. I don't see how you can get a better 5-minute chart than this. This is so easy if you follow the rules and you just don't over leverage and go slow. Only take higher leverage when you're sure about the direction. Here is a strategy for the 5-minute ultimate scalper, and then here is NQ on 15 seconds. I'm starting to experiment with this. This is an idea. I'm not saying that this is the end all be all or it'll work, but it's just something I'm trying to. It helps you basically see into the 5-minute candles, because as you see, it's giving a sell signal right here, but the candle's getting pushed up on the 5. But if you're looking on the 15, look, we're getting, we have all this support right here that is bouncing off of, and there's buyers. So here's the thing. You don't want to go short right now, even though the 5-minute is giving you a short and a downward. It's starting to show some downward pressure. You will want to wait until the 15-second gives you a short signal, and it's an accurate signal because you make sure you set your 15. The 5-minute chart will be set to the fastest settings, but the 15-second chart will be set to optimal. So we have a trend catcher break. Now we're getting the Neo Cloud break. So we're basically good to go short almost, but let's wait for a little more confirmation. We got red money flow. That's all good. And we're going into order block. Hopefully we can break this and then we can, confirm a short. But we can't really, this is good. You can't really confirm a short just yet. I mean, the 5 minute is basically saying, this is a short, but I feel like you're too likely to get stopped out a lot of times. So it's better to just wait for, a little more confirmation. Now, we've made two bearish order blocks, so
order filled.
We'll just go ahead and take 3 contracts. Oh, look, now we got the short signal. And look how close. Oh, I got to protect my position. That could have hit, but I'll go a little smaller on that though. I had to protect it because the news breaking could stop us out here. I'm actually got to move my stop loss a little bit larger here. Maybe above this candle right here. And then, okay, here's the thing. When you get a downward break, if we get a downward break, which we should, see, there's so many buyers right here. It's trying to bounce up, but I'll show you what price is doing right now too. It's trying to close this fair value gap. Oh, now we just got an up signal, so that's rejected. So let's just go ahead and stop out right now until we get a long signal on the 15, just in case. Now, it looks like we're getting short. We're getting short confirmation. So I'll just take a little extra short because I'm pretty sure at this point it's going down. We should go short. We should get a short here. But you see how nasty it can get. Look, they're pulling all the way back up. This is crazy. But I'm pretty sure we're going down. So always make sure you protect your position as soon as okay, here we go. See that? Okay, so we just hit for a little bit, but it's just too nasty right now. But basically, I'm getting the confirmation with my 15-second chart. I'm also looking on the 5-minute chart to confirm. If the 5-minute chart doesn't agree, I don't take the trade. So basically, they should both agree. And I'm up $1,000 right now. Just been messing around. I've also been doing it with ES. You can do the same thing. Let's do MES. Let's take a short here. I mean, it's kind of at profit. See, here's another thing. It's at a take profit level here. So we don't want to enter since we're at a level where you're supposedly supposed to take profit if you're scalping on ES. So now let's wait to see if it's going to bounce off the profit or if it's going to go to the next one, because that wouldn't be smart to try to go short right here if it's already hit the take profit level for the signal. It could then print an alternate signal and then you get stopped out. So got to wait a second, see what it does. And then I'll show you the 5-minute candles on ES look a little different than the NQ ones. And it's saying this is the end of the move, the down move on ES. So another reason not to go short ES right now, even though I just went short NQ. And that was a really hard short to catch, and I didn't even really catch much of it at all. I could have lost pretty big on that too. But I'm practicing, so whatever. Don't use that kind of risk management, though. I wouldn't suggest. Probably, could end up in trouble. But I was pretty sure it was going to at least go down for a little bit just because
just a heads up.
The level broke on the 15 seconds. Just go to practice, shoot in the gym until you start feeling confident.
Order filled.
Take it slow. The reason I'm taking this short is because it started to break this level here, so it could be going down here. I guess I'll go for about a 1-to-1 right now. Risk to reward ratio, and then I like to protect my positions when I get in profit, just because, see, it always snaps back, so I just don't like that. You see how it's snapping back? In the morning, it does too much snapping, but you can use the trend catcher as your stop loss. If that's a good way to trailing stop. That's what I would do. Really, just use the trend catcher. But I mean, I'm playing it tight right now because I just didn't like how it popped off that level. And then there's news breaking. So anyway, this is just an idea. You guys the five. This isn't like a for sure thing. I'm for sure with the 5 minute chart, but I'm for sure with my little 5 minute charts and stuff. I'm not sure about the 15-second charts yet. I'm still working on these, and you know how I want to play them. So let's take a short here on the ES. You know, I mean, this is like no money at all, but just, you know, we're just testing it out anyway. You know what I mean? So what would be ideal is to get these to be able to trade in TradingView so you could follow the overlays. If you can get a broker that gives you TradingView access, then you could like drag your stop loss along the trend catcher. All right, anyway. See, we got stopped out, but look, this came. We're stopped out a little bit in profit, but if possible, you would be trailing your sell, your buy, your short, or your long, with the trend catcher. So now we're above. That's invalidated, and technically, you could go long here even, you know, but like it's just kind of risky. Just wait for more confirmation, but you know. That's basically the idea for the strategy. You know, keep updating the sensitivity so it's giving you the most accurate settings. And then yeah, it's okay. It's giving a long here. Let's take a long. See what I'm saying? Is it? Oh, that's almost. Damn, that was a close one. Okay, let's give it a little room here. Looks like it wants to pop, but it could flop. We don't know. But that was a good, man, I was a little bit too slow there. Might take an L here. I don't know. I think I'm going to drive my stop loss a little closer just in case. Yeah, we're probably going to take an L here. We'll give a little more room right here. If it breaks this level, then we'll get out. If it breaks this green line, I'll get out here. But anyway, you know, you want them both to coincide. Since I'm screen recording, I can't even see my ES chart. I'm not even getting a buy on the 5 minutes, so I'm kind of going against my own rules, which is why it's probably going to lose right here. Which is fine. Let's double up a little bit. Go short because
order filled.
It's broke this level now. See, I like to go off level breaks, and you see I'm being too slow. I'm not. I'm trying to screen record, I guess. That's why I'm not. You see how fast you got to be, though? Catch these breaks right here. Anyway. Let's go ahead. Let's take a few short right here. All right. It keeps whippersnapping, man. It keeps whippersnapping. I think I'm just going to cut this trade right here. Screw it. All right. Might have lost a little bit. But overall, made a little bit. I made like $100 in front of you guys, you know, just practicing. I don't like to take risky trades. But yeah, guys. This is just something to think about. You know, this isn't like the trading strategy of the year or nothing. But I'm kind of trying to find a better way to feel more confident about the 5 minute chart entries and to me, the 15-second is allowing me to zoom in better than even the 1 minute chart is for some reason. I don't know. I have a 1 minute chart I've set up. Like, I don't know if you guys have looked at my other posts, but I got these CISD levels here, so we can even try that strategy here. Let's take a long since we broke a level here. Let's go to 67.83. So about right here. Here's our take profit. It'll be about $100. Stop loss would go $100. All right. Now, the reason why I'm taking this trade is because we got a buy signal, Luxalgo. We broke a CISD level. I'm expecting to break this level here. And then we're going to, boom. Now that was a winning trade. So that's the other one that you could do is the 1 minute chart. That one's a little bit more scientific, which I like. Order filled. Just want another one. I mean, that's just me just kind of like eyeballing it, you know, but yeah, we got the 15-second chart here. We've got the 1 minute chart. We've got the 5 minute scalper. And, you know, it's just, I don't know. It's up to you guys what style you want to trade. I like this 1 minute chart because it has a VIX on it. You know, more confirmation. It has NQ and the S&P futures, which are good. Also, the 15-second, I think, does the same thing, if not better. So I think I'm going to share this to the 5 minute chart, and then you guys can decide. See, I like this right here on the 1 minute. We're seeing all this resistance. Oh, well, I guess maybe that was more accurate. I don't know, because I don't know. I'll see. Look, we got this level break here. Okay.
Order filled.
See, I don't know. I don't really know. I'm gonna have to stop out right here. No, I guess not.
Order filled.
No. Anyway, just gotta play with it. Play with it. You know, the 1 minute chart is great. The 15-second chart is great, and the 5 minute chart is great. To enhance my trading, I'm gonna take the signals, and then I'm gonna wait for matching signals on the 15-second or the 1 minute. Like right now, I'm still getting a long. Oh, I was getting a long on the 5, and then I was getting a short on the 1. But now they're both matching. So I guess I would probably want to wait till this candle prints, though. Which is why I think that's why the 15 seconds is a little better. You're going to get a faster signal print because you don't got to wait a minute. You only got to wait 15 seconds for that signal to print. Versus on the 1 minute, you got to wait a whole minute. I think that's why I'm starting to lean towards the 15-second, because I'm getting faster confirmations than I would be getting if I was trading a 1 minute chart. And the market's moving so fast these days that the 1 minute chart is lagging a little bit too much for me, because I would basically have to take a signal before it confirms. And I don't like to do that. You know what I mean? Like, as you can see, this is a pretty nice signal here. Let's see if we can get the whole move.
Order filled.
Nice little scalp right there. Right? So that's why I'm liking the 15-second chart a little bit over the 1 minute, because now we just got a 1 minute print and it already pretty much did the move. It's probably going to go up now or something, you know, like whereas like the 15-second it's giving you like intra-bar confirmation, you know. That's what's so, but you don't want to use that as your main. I really don't want to use the 15-second as my main driver, because it's just too microscopic. You'll get cooked if you look at the market that zoomed in, you'll get cooked. I've gotten cooked a zillion million times. So, but the 5 minutes is cool. It's cool. It's not too slow. It's not too fast. It's a good little day trading, scalping type of, you know, everybody uses the 5 minute candles. So, oh, and also, yeah, why is there two sides to it? One is Heikin-Ashi, one is normal candles. I just like to have the Heikin-Ashi because that's what I originally started trading with, was Heikin-Ashi candles. That's what I kind of learned on. Now I kind of understand market structure better and regular candles, so I can trade the regular candles. But I like the Heikin-Ashi. It's just like another indicator for me. And sometimes the levels appear better on Heikin-Ashi. Damn, see, we're getting a big down move. So, okay, I guess if you took this short, you took it short here on the 1 minute and you caught that. But I caught this whole candle. I don't even got to worry about this, because, I mean, it'd be nice to get the whole move, but, you know, you'd be lucky sometimes when you get these bigger moves. You know, a lot of times you just get that's why I like to scalp. You get these little tiny moves, you know, a lot of times. And then it's just going to stop you out, and then all your money's gone because you're just trying to go for those big moves. You're just getting stopped. So that's just how I'm doing it. I'm not saying it's like the best way or whatever. I'm just showing you ES and NQ. Like, you can use either one. I'm trading either one. Just going to share this. I'm going to add this 15-second chart to the strategy. And all right, guys. You guys have a nice day. God bless.